Time to heat things up in the kitchen with a chicken green bean casserole. TGI Fridays live this morning. The restaurant chain is also kicking off their annual food drive. Chris and James, both from TGI Fridays, are live with us this morning. Good morning, guys.
Morning. Morning.
All right, we want to point out, you don't have this on the menu, but basically you're showing us how to use some canned food for folks on a budget and create a dish.
Absolutely. With the holidays coming around, we want to showcase what you can use at home. Very cheap, and it's also a good way to promote our Fan for a Can campaign.
All right, so let's get to it. Go ahead, and James, and what do we start with here in our dish so far?
Okay, so we've got 2 cups of grilled cube chicken, and you can use any kind of marinated chicken you want. We've just got some plain chicken in here. It's going to be a layered casserole, so on top of that grilled cube chicken, you're going to use 1 can of green beans, undrained. The liquid from the green beans is actually what's going to help us cook the stuffing, as opposed to using a separate pot for it.
Okay.
So we'll just layer that into there. On top of that, we'll do 1 can of any type of broccoli cheese soup.
And when it gets colder out, I definitely love broccoli cheese stews.
Everybody does.
All right, is this the next ingredient?
The next ingredient is just going to be any type of cupboard stuffing, flavored any way you want. It goes right on top of the soup, the green beans, and the chicken. And what this is going to do on the bottom of this is going to be, the stuffing is going to be real nice and soft like it always is, but on the top it's going to give it that crispy kind of crust.
I like that. Okay.
That way all the moisture doesn't penetrate it all the way through. And on top of that, just like you said, everything's better with a whole bunch of cheese.
Whole bunch of cheese.
There you go. And how long do you throw that in the oven for?
This is going to bake in the oven for at 350 for anywhere from 30 to 35 minutes. A note on that, because you have the protein in the chicken in there, you want to make sure the internal temperature gets to at least 165 degrees for 15 seconds to make sure it's safe for consumption.
All right, so a good side dish for your holiday parties. And we want to mention, talking about canned food, how you can get involved and help TGI Fridays give back. It's through social media, Facebook.
Absolutely. Facebook, and actually now through Pinterest. With the holidays coming around, it's nice to think of other people less fortunate. And what you can do is just go like us on Facebook, like us on Pinterest, or share with on Pinterest, however you do that. But it's Eat at TGI Fridays, and for every like we get, we give a can to the food bank right here in Dayton.
Yeah, and I went ahead. It was really easy, just in that little search engine. Type in Eat at TGI Fridays, and you can click like, and there you go. You can give a can back.
Yeah, it's very easy. You can do it right from your computer right now.
There you go. So go ahead and do it. There are 3 locations for TGI Fridays here in the Miami Valley. 1 on Old Troy Pike in Huber Heights, 1 just past the Dayton Mall, and then the other one by the mall at Fairfield Commons in Beaver Creek. Thank you both for coming in.
Thank you very much.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.